Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the council meeting for Wednesday, September the 10th. I'd like to call this meeting to order. We are gathering on lands that have been home to First Nations people from time immemorial. We acknowledge that what we now call Richmond Hill is on the treaty lands and territories of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and the Mississaugas and Chippewa Nations of the Williams Treaty. We also recognize that we are on part of the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee and the Huron-Wendat. We would also like to acknowledge all First Nation, Inuit, and Métis people from across North America, also known as Turtle Island, who now reside in the city of Richmond Hill. We are committed to rebuilding constructive and cooperative relationships. So at this time, if you can, I'd ask for you to stand for our national anthem. Okay, thank you very much. We have one person signed up for our public forum this morning, Maria Evans, regarding the summer camp snack policy and process. Welcome, Ms. Evans, and you've got 5 minutes to address council.
Wonderful. Thank you. Good morning, Mayor West and members of council. My name is Maria Evans, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak today. I'm a senior communications professional and have spent half my career working in municipal government and the other half in the nonprofit sector supporting people with disabilities. I'm here today not just in a professional capacity, but as a parent of a 5-year-old child with severe eating challenges who attended your city-run summer camps for the first time this year. I'm not here to criticize the camp experience as a whole. I'm here to share personal experience that highlights an urgent need to review and revise your snack policy. My story, a few weeks into camp, I noticed my son had stopped eating entirely. Every item I pack in his lunch is carefully planned due to his eating challenges. I select safe foods I know he will eat so he can stay nourished and regulated throughout the day. The sudden change in his eating behavior was confusing and concerning. When I asked a camp counselor for help encouraging him to eat more, I expected to be supported. That Friday, my son came home and said, "Mommy, you sent me bad food." He told me a counselor had taken away his snack because it was bad and I had gotten him in trouble. I received no communication about this from the camp. The following Monday at pickup, I was approached in front of another parent and told I had sent an allergen snack. The snack had been removed and placed in a plastic sandwich bag, which was shown to me as evidence. But the same snack had actually been sent again that day in its original packaging, which clearly listed the ingredients and confirmed there was no allergens. When I asked why I had not been informed, I was told, "Sorry, we forgot." After requesting to speak with a supervisor, I was informed that staff were following camp policy. That policy was read to me over the phone. Children are to remove snacks themselves. The snack is returned to the parent at the end of the day. Parents are supposed to be informed the same day, and an alternate snack is to be provided. This did not happen in my case. Given my son's challenges as well, any substitute food requires my input to ensure it is something he can actually eat. If you are modeling school policies, it should be well known that parent or guardian consent is a must when providing food to a child. To make matters worse, on the same day during pickup, my 2-year-old sat on the sign-out table where the removed allergen snacks are stored to show parents. In seconds, he managed to open one of the containers and hold the allergen snack. This is not a safe or controlled food handling practice. Throughout this experience, experience, I sought support. I tried to be a partner in finding a solution. The counselors appeared unsure how to support my son and seemed more focused on enforcing policy, and the conversations ended there. The problems with the policy and their process. The current food inspection process is invasive and intimidating, particularly for young children in the kinder age group. While I understand this may be modeled after school procedures, I have been advocating within the schools for improvements in their own flawed policies. So while I get the intent, I also know firsthand the system needs change, not duplication. Staff are expected to visually determine whether a food item contains allergens, a method that is both unreliable and, in our case, completely incorrect. I do not understand how anyone can be expected to look at a food item and determine its ingredients with certainty. As council, I urge you not to support or continue a policy that puts untrained staff in a position to make assumptions they are neither qualified nor equipped to make. My experience is a clear example of how this approach fails. Compensated snacks are handled in an unsafe manner. They are left unattended and returned to parents at pickup, in our case, placed on a table accessible to all the children. This presents an unnecessary risk to those with those severe allergies. I'm genuinely confused as to how this practice could be deemed acceptable. In all honesty, I believe this process would not withstand a proper health and safety inspection. There is also no opportunity to inform staff of a child's eating challenges, dietary needs, or request for accommodations. This is a critical oversight. Communication between camp staff and parents should be proactive and respectful, not reactive and confrontational. Lastly, using language like bad food is harmful. It can create unnecessary shame and anxiety. Children, especially those in the kinder age group, are highly impressionable. The language we use matters, and it can shape the relationship with food and with themselves. What I'm asking council to do today, Mayor West and members of council, I'm asking you to direct the Recreation Department to review and revise the current camp snack policy to better support children with eating challenges, dietary restrictions, and diverse needs. I will submit 8 recommendations that I know through my experience would support that process. In conclusion, this isn't just about food, it's about dignity, equity, and inclusion. As council members, you have the power to lead by example. Inclusion doesn't stop at infrastructure or accessibility. It extends into the everyday experiences of our young residents in how they are welcomed, how they are supported, and how their individual needs are respected. A truly inclusive camp experience must consider more than just allergies. It must account for eating challenges, developmental differences, anxieties, and the emotional impact of how policies are enforced. It must empower staff with the tools, training, and empathy to support children effectively. And it must treat parents as partners, not problems, with open, proactive communication and safe, transparent practices. Today, I'm asking you to stand up for the children who may not yet have the words to advocate for themselves, and for the parents who are doing their best to be their voice. Let's ensure that your city-run camps reflect the inclusive values this council stands for, not just in principle, but in practice. Thank you.
Thanks so much. We talked earlier before the meeting. We'll have a conversation.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Okay. So we've got council announcements. Anybody for council announcements? Come on, everybody. You had a long summer. Surely something must have happened. Okay, Councillor Thompson.
Thank you very much. Through you, the mayor, I'd just like to remind folks that at the Richmond Hill Center for the Performing Arts on Sunday, we will be having, when I say we, I mean the business improvement area will be hosting a 6 Senses Wellness Expo. So if you feel that one of your senses needs a little bit of a tune-up, come on out, and hopefully we can, encourage you to lead a lifestyle that will, get you in tune with all those senses. Okay.
Right. Thanks very much. I will be there. Councillor Tree.
Great. The mayor and also chairs, also the rest of the council members. So last week in Jefferson community in Ward 4, there was a running event organized. So more than 160 kids, from young kids until adults and seniors, joined that events, including 1K, 5K, and 10K runnings. So thank you so much for mayor and deputy mayor, also Councillor Xu, to support, come here on site to support this event. So the event was fantastic, and I hope next year we have more residents join that one. So this weekend, Saturday, I'm going to organize the award for food bank driving as the Fresh Fresh Club, no Fresh, sorry, Fresh Pro on the Young Street. So we're going to hope more residents come here to support the food bank in our local community to support people who need food. Also on Sunday, and there's another event named as Max Love to support the autism group as well. And the location will be in Richmond Green Park. So we're going to host a lot of kids programs, bubbles, music as well. So parents are really welcome and the kids welcome to join this event to support autism program in our community. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Councillor. Councillor Shu.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and I'm more than happy to get back to Chambers. It's been an amazing summer, and I've been busy nonstop. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the city's planning team for hosting the East Beaufort Creek Secondary Plan Community Workshop in August. The turnout was incredible. Both committee rooms were fully packed, and it was a truly productive meeting that gave the public a clearer picture of what's happening in that area. So let's keep pushing forward to the next stage. And also, don't forget my upcoming Multicultural Festival this Sunday. We will have free burgers, hot dog, ethnic food, and performances that showcase the rich diversity of our city. And one of the highlights will be free Yardway bags from Costco, just in time for fall cleanup. And also, as this is a Ward 6 event, so we will have a special fast lane for Ward 6 residents to quickly get their burger voucher. So join us this Sunday from 12 to 4 at the Landstuff Community Center parking lot. So look forward to seeing you all. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, Councillor. It's going to be a busy weekend, and I will see you there. Anybody else? Okay, so I got a couple of things. First of all, on a happy note, the Terry Fox Run for Richmond Hill will be happening this Sunday, September 14th. It starts with registration at 8:30 at the Oak Ridges Community Center. This is a really great event, and I know Councillor Silvitz and one of our residents, Glamina Betancourt, have been working very hard at getting this all together like they do every year. And so it looks like it's going to be a great day, and it's going to be a great annual tradition that we have here in Richmond Hill. We had the pleasure, actually twice this year, of hosting two of Terry Fox's brothers that have come to Richmond Hill in the last couple of months. And it was a real honor to welcome Fred Fox at our Terry Fox statue, and then later at Del Manor. It was great to talk to him and hear some of the stories about his brother Terry when he was doing all of the great things that have made him the real iconic Canadian that he has become even after he's passed away. So hopefully people can come out to support that and support putting an end to cancer and supporting people that have this terrible disease. So that's the first one. I also just wanted to make a statement. On September the 1st, we had a really horrible tragedy taking place in our community in Richmond Hill. First and foremost, our thoughts and deepest condolences go out to the families that were affected by this fire on Skywood Drive. The loss and suffering caused by this fire are unimaginable, and as a city, we stand together in solidarity with the family during this difficult time. I wanted to also extend my heartfelt gratitude to our Richmond Hill Fire and Emergency Services, York Regional Police, and York paramedics who responded swiftly, bravely, and under unbelievably extreme and dangerous conditions. Their dedication and professionalism saved lives and prevented an even greater catastrophe. I had the opportunity to visit the site and, was kind of filled in by the fire chief as to what these folks encountered when they arrived on scene. And it really is a real testament to the courage of our first responders to be able to look that type of disaster in the eye and then act. It really is amazing. So thank you. As we grieve together, let us move forward together. Richmond Hill is a city of care, compassion, and strength, and we will continue to do everything possible to keep our community safe. I am aware that there is a community vigil being organized for Monday, September the 15th from 6 to 7:30. So please keep your eye out for more details if you wish to attend. So having said that, we need to ask if there are any emergency or time-sensitive matters to be added to the agenda. Seeing none, I need a motion to adopt the agenda. Councillor Silovitz, Councillor Shu, all those in favor? Opposed? That carries. Disclosures of pecuniary interest or the general nature thereof. Seeing none. Okay, we have an adoption of previous council minutes, council public meeting held on July the 8th, council meeting held on July the 9th, and a council public meeting held on September the 2nd. Regional Local Councillor DePaulo, Councillor Thompson, all those in favor? Opposed? That carries. Okay, we have a pretty brief agenda this morning, but I want to see if there's any items requiring separate discussion. Okay, so we then need to have a motion to adopt all items on the agenda. Then we could do everything, right, Ryan? Okay, motion for that. Okay, Councillor Davidson, Councillor Liu, all those in favor? Opposed? That carries unanimously. We have no public hearings, no presentations, no delegations. And I think that actually does it. We need a motion to have a bylaw to confirm the proceedings at this council meeting. Councillor Shu, Councillor Davidson, all those in favor? Opposed? That carries. And finally, a motion to adjourn. Everybody must be tired after that. Okay, Councillor Liu, Councillor Shu, all those in favor? Opposed? Carried. Thank you very much, everybody.